Alright guys, second video, probably the last one for tonight, is going to be my garage setup. Right now it's a little messy over here. We got some panels that I'm getting ready to throw away. But just an overview of my garage and how I work on my 240. So while I have her outside, let's go ahead and get a nice bit of a walk around outside in the nice light. So there's the dip that I was talking about. You can see it's holding up nice. It's been on there for about a week. It'll be a week on Sunday. So half a week, 3/4, whatever you want to call it. There's the Mustang GT wheels. Personally, I think they look better on a 240 body style than they do on a Mustang. But yeah, so, and then here's the tails that I was talking about. Blacked. It's nice. So, back to the garage. Basically, we have a 3-car garage. And on my side, I've got my own door. My own toolbox. You know, I've got, these are pretty much the tools that I work with are right here. A cobalt ratchet set, 2 extensions. This is the crankshaft pulley wrench for that car, and the wheel lock. Also, we've got various different tapes, my 4-way, things I use on a daily basis. The top drawer is for special tools, such as things I won't use on a daily basis, like hoses. If I need to get a piece of hose, I'll check here. Hose clamps, so wire wheels, things like that, wire pullers, test lights, stuff that I don't use every day, files. Okay. Socket drawer, just a miscellaneous drawer. Screwdrivers, wrenches, wire workings, and from there on down I don't really use anything else. Here's my shelf. Got all the types of spray you could ever need. We got PB nut buster or nut blaster, whatever you want to call it. PB blaster, several cans of Plasti Dip everywhere. Oil and antifreeze just stocked. Each one of those bottles is full of oil. Goo Gone. This is anybody who has a dipped car and wants to get the dip off, if it's too thin of a layer. It's just safe to use. I'll actually show you a spot in my trunk that I sprayed with dip. Or not sprayed with dip, sprayed with Goo Gone, because I was at first a little bit nervous about what it would do to my paint if I left it on too long. And as you can see, I sprayed down this section and there is no paint damage. So yeah, and I'll go ahead and spray it again just so you guys know. So Goo Gone does remove freshly applied paint. So like here, I'll just right on the hood, boom, and then just so you guys do know, I'll spray the shit out of that one spot, and I'll leave it there till tomorrow. And there'll be no paint missing. But yeah, my trunk is a mess. I ripped out all the stuff. I have 2 extra Mustang GT wheels that are my spares. Surprisingly, it still has the factory jack. I've tried to get it out but it will not budge. So I'm just going to leave it. But yeah, that is the car and the garage as far as toolbox goes. Now let's show you the shelf a little bit more in depth. I upgraded the radiator for very good reasons. There's the old one. No wonder I was having overheating problems with the first engine. So basically on that shelf is a bunch of drop cloths, cardboard for overspray, taping things off when I go to paint. We have a head unit there that I'm trying to sell. If any of you guys might want to, just hit me up. It's a dual. It's not the best, but you know, for a stock system, it's pretty good. I got my extra intake down there. Is all my fuel rails and AC compressors and crank pulley and stuff. Extra parts for the 240. Got a bunch of extra parts for the 240 in that box. I have a fuel pump right there. I have a Walbro right in my car right now, 255. So we got plug wires, oil filter, brake pads, thermostat. So you know, anything I need to do, I do it in my garage as soon as possible. I got a valve cover seal right there. Old plug wires that still work right there. Several different type of seals for the head, like crank and flywheel covers, stuff like that. So yeah, that's my setup. If you guys have any questions or anything, just feel free to ask.